Phew, man. That was a lot of work. It's taken a long time. But I have nearly completed everything that I need to do to myself so I can be perfect. I had my spine replaced. Yeah, so I can definitely be more upstanding. I had new legs attached that will help me to walk the straight and narrow path a lot more easily. I had a hip replacement, which will enable me to turn a new leaf in my living. I even had some new elbows to give me more opportunity to reach out to others. I also got a facelift. Can you tell? No more frowns. Yep, you know what? I've nearly completed everything I need to do to replace in myself so that I can be perfect. That is all but one thing, and that's my heart. Yeah, I realize this is a really big decision, but I have heard that I can interview the available hearts before I pick one. And, yep, I think the first one is already here. All right, come on in.
I made it. I'm so tired. I've been lugging this around all day.
And quite a heavy thing it looks like to me, too, but I just don't know what it's for and why you do it.
Oh, I'm a heavy heart. I carry around the burdens of the world. You got any worries or concerns?
Well, actually, yes, I do. I am concerned about my family. And my job. It's been really stressing me out lately.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's no problem. I'll just take your stuff and put it with the stuff I got from the lady in the waiting room. Her husband is leaving her. And the boy at the grocery store, he needs new glasses. And then the paper boy, he's not doing well in school.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you pray for all these people that you've just met?
Pray? No, I don't pray for them. I just carry their burdens around. You know, there's a lot of homeless people. And there are earthquakes and tornadoes and hungry people all over the world. And, the rising crime rate.
Well, it occurs to me that, your heart would be a lot lighter if you gave your burdens to God.
No, these are mine. He can get his own.
Right, okay. Well, thanks for coming in. I'll let you know if I'm interested.
Okay. Boy, I hope I don't see anybody in the elevator. This is really all I can manage.
Oh, okay, that was interesting. Next? Well, hello there. You can come on in. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
Are you sure about that? Oh, I get so nervous when I have to talk to people.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I'm the faint heart. I'm afraid of everything. What was that?
It's all good to have a healthy dose of cautiousness. You can't be too careful in this day and age. Yeah, won't you sit down?
Well, sure, thanks. You're sure it won't break? Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So how do you feel about serving others?
Serving others what?
No, I think you may have misunderstood. I mean, how do you feel about doing things for other people? Like missions.
You mean like getting involved? Or serving on a committee? Oh my, or talking to people I don't even know, or oh my God, or getting in touch with people and and talking to people on the streets.
Wait, no, hold on, ma'am. Give me a...
I'm going fast.
No, ma'am, please calm down. I didn't mean to upset you.
You had me going there for a while. I thought you were serious. I thought I had to go right now and, do something.
I am serious. I mean, really, how do you expect to serve the Lord if you never get involved with some of his people? I mean, you wouldn't be so faint-hearted if you experienced the joy of serving others. You would gain more confidence and assurance. So what do you think about that? You willing to give it a try?
I'll tell you what, that list there, you can go ahead and put my name down, but I'll think about it and, I'll pray about it. But don't call me. I'll call you, okay? That was a close one.
Oh, man. Well, my is right. Where do they get these applicants? Goodness, there will be a heart out there somewhere for me.
Is this the place that's looking for a heart?
That's it. This is right. But, you look really upset. Is something wrong?
Of course something's wrong. I'm a broken heart.
Oh, goodness, not another one? What seems to be the matter?
The matter? Why, everything's the matter. Everybody I've ever known in my entire life has just broken my heart.
I mean, I'm sure that's an exaggeration. Not everyone in your life has broken your heart.
What's your name?
Sarah, why?
I just wanted to add your name to the list of heartbreakers.
Wait a minute. I haven't done anything to you. I mean, I merely point out the fact that...
No. Need to explain. I mean, all my life people have broken my heart. When I was little, my mom would not let me have a dog. And then my friends, they never asked me to come outside and play with them. And then in high school, my high school boyfriend took somebody else to the prom. And in college, my roommates never had time for me.
I mean, aren't you being just a little harsh on these people? I mean, really.
Do you spell your name with an H or without an H?
Of course, forgive me. Why don't you go on?
And then I got married. And you know how that went. My husband never had time for me. He was always at work and doing stuff. And then one day, he took the garbage out. Then he never came back. And then there's my kids. They never say please or thank you, and they don't help around the house, nothing. They never do their homework on time or anything. And not one of them has even talked about becoming a doctor. I mean, talk about breaking of others' hearts.
I think I understand, but there's really no reason for you to...
Oh, and then there's my church. I go to that church, our Father's house. They're all about connecting and impacting. I don't feel connected or impacted at all. Nobody calls and checks on me. Nobody emails me or nothing. And do you know that they had the nerve to use somebody else's idea for the Christmas Eve service and not mine? I mean, I don't see the problem with having P. Romano suspended from the ceiling, dressed as an angel, conducting the praise band, but no! All my life, people just broken my heart.
God heals broken hearts. I know he does. Haven't you ever considered bringing him all of this pain and suffering so you can have endurance to go through life's difficulties?
What? And add another list to the name of heartbreakers? No way!
But I don't think that if you don't let God in, there's nothing that anyone or anything could do to help you.
I've obviously come to the wrong place. Just forget forget about it.
No, wait, don't leave
I'm
Matt.
not gonna leave that. It's not a big deal. My whole life is nothing but a soap opera.
I can't take much more of this. Surely there's got to be a heart out there somewhere that's not sobbing or afraid or worried about everyone and their brother.
I believe you're ready for me.
I am?
You bet. Ain't no sob story from me. You want a heart, you got one. I beat 45 times a minute without fail. You want to run a race? I guess I'll speed up. You want to take a nap or anything? I'll just slow down. Oh, it's cold in here.
Gosh, that's awesome. It's a heart that's really willing to do its work. But I got some questions for you.
Fire away. Oh, can't they turn the heat up?
Well, I hadn't noticed it being cold in here. Anyway, so say that you've just met someone and they're in need of your help. What are you going to do?
They got family?
Probably.
Then it's not my problem.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. No family, no close friends. You're the only one who can help this one.
Look, I got a hard enough time worrying about myself, let alone worrying about what someone else wants. It's cold in here.
I don't think I caught your name.
Cold heart. Now give me another one of those questions.
Oh, okay. All right, so there's a church out there that is in need of someone to volunteer her time. Like working in the office or planning a dinner or taking on a children's church class. What would you think about any of doing all of those things?
Doing what?
Like volunteering, like helping out, giving of yourself.
You've got to be kidding. I'm not one of those bleeding hearts.
Oh.
I worry about number one. So what do you say? You got a deal?
I don't know. How's your relationship with God? I mean, how has he changed your heart?
God. You're kidding. There is no room in this heart for God. I have a hard enough time keeping myself warm, let alone worrying about what he wants. Gosh, I wish somebody would pay the electric bill around here.
I think I've heard enough. I'll be in touch.
Well, you better hurry. There's a lot of people out there who want a heart like mine. No guilt, no concerns, just me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
I'm gonna go get some coffee now. Maybe I'll find some homeless person and just take theirs.
There are 2 candidates left. I mean, please, God, let this be the one. Well, hello there. That's quite a little contraption you got.
I can't go anywhere without it, but you get used to it.
You don't look like the other hearts. What's your name?
I'm Jarvik 7. I'm an artificial heart.
Awesome. How does that work? Artificial, do you have any problems or complications?
No problems, no complications. I beat, I pump, I can even murmur, if that's what you want.
Well, that's all important, of course. But what about emotions? Can you feel happy?
See? I'm happy.
Can you show concern?
I can show plenty of concern.
Sadness or despair?
Oh, I can show all kinds of emotions.
What should I do?
That was a close call. But how did I do? Did you see the real tears?
I think so. Well, that's all good, but we all know that love is the greatest. So, can you care for someone?
Bless a meal, sweethearts. How was that? Sometimes I get a little too sugary.
Wait a minute, you didn't mean it?
Oh no, I'm an artificial art. All of my emotions are there. They're just not real. No one would notice.
I would. God would.
No, lots of phony Christians out there, and they supposedly have a real heart. No one would notice.
I don't think this is going to work out, especially because I don't think I can carry that contraption around with me everywhere I go.
Well, it's up to you. But just remember, with me, there's no hard heart. There's no faint heart. There's no bleeding heart. With me, you'll laugh, you'll cry. No one will accuse you of being a cold heart. And besides, I'm made in the USA. Cha-ching.
I want to be real.
Suit yourself, sister. But there's a waiting list for me. There's a lot of politicians out there who just want a beating heart. And I know a few TV evangelists who would find my artificial qualities a bonus. I have to get a tune-up anyway. Ciao, chica.
Thanks for coming. What are the chances that in this last candidate, I can find my perfect match? Okay, let the show go on. Come on in. Hi there.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Are you, you're it? Nothing more?
I'm it. Pretty simple, huh?
No, it is a welcome relief. I mean, whew. You have no idea what I've had to interview today. Hearts so heavy that they literally had chains. Hearts so cold they were wearing coats. So faint-hearted that they were practically hyperventilating. So broken that I ran out of tissues. Oh my gosh, so artificial. I literally had to charge the life back into them.
I see. And what were you hoping for?
Nothing that I saw today, that's for sure. I was hoping for a heart that would care for others, especially for somebody that was in need.
You mean like a prayer chain?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking for a heart that can reach out to others.
You mean like being active in a church that values such projects as Hope and Project Warm?
Yeah. Hey, it's like my church.
Really? What else do you want in a heart?
I want a heart that's big enough to hold all the special people in my life. You know, like my parents and my sisters and my other relatives and my friends, neighbors, and my coworkers and my entire church family.
Wow, now that's a big heart.
No bigger than the heart I already have.
What else?
Well, I need a heart that has a strong relationship with Jesus and the Lord and follows the teachings of Jesus Christ.
And you think a new heart will give you all of this?
I hope so.
But who you are, where you've been, what you've experienced and learned, and what you believe, that's what gives you the heart you want. A transplanted heart isn't going to do that. You create your own heart.
You're wonderful. What kind of heart are you?
Here's my application.
The true heart of Sarah Knight. You're my heart?
By the looks of it, not for long.
No way. I never knew the kind of heart that I had until I saw the kinds of hearts that I could have had. Gosh, I just wanted to be perfect.
Nobody's perfect. We all at times have hearts that are cold and faint, broken and heavy, and even artificial. But a heart that seeks God will become true to him, regardless of the imperfections.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Come on, let's go home. We got lots to do.
Oh, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. You know all that butter you've been using? Well, the cholesterol is really ruining my girlish figure. Oh, and those hot peppers you've been eating? Ouch! Talk about heartburn.
Not perfect, but I'm going to keep her.